Those are children from the Grief Encounter Choir who have lost a parent or a sibling.
Right.
And, you know, it's something that I lost my dad when I was 15, so I was lucky I met a good grief counsellor at the time. And singing with these children was just so... Gosh, it was so inspirational. Honestly, they're amazing.
Oh, it's really good. It's on, of course, it's on the album. And it's a very personal album for you, isn't it?
It is. It's my most personal, I would say. It's very intimate. Lots of songs that touched my heart. Things that made me think of my family, and my daughter features a little bit on there, which is quite... Just she reads a little line.
Oh, that's really sweet. What age is she now?
She's 3.
Is she 3 already? Goodness me, that's gone by fast.
I know, and my son... There she is, yeah. My son is 7 months, and so to take him into the studio was really lovely because he was portable and 3 months old at the time. I could take him in the car seat and sing to him. And
you
so
can do that.
It's been a really lovely, happy album to make.
I guess with your children as well, they're surrounded by music all the time.
They are, and I think that's just so
It's
nice
lovely.
because, you know, when I grew up, I didn't come from a background where they took me to concerts and I didn't see any classical music till I was a teenager. So to see my daughter, you know, in amongst an orchestra, and one of the songs actually on the album is The Greatest Showman.
That's
Never
right.
Enough.
I was just saying Never Enough. I love that song.
I love
You
that.
still do this thing now. Now you're going to be touring and everything, and you're going to be performing where you just don't speak.
I do.
You don't.
I don't speak in between the shows. So yeah, in April and May, I've got something like 25 concerts or something back to back. So yeah, it's really important when you come off the stage to not speak and to rest the voice. So a little bit harder now with children running around in the morning.
And you're going to say to them, what do you want for your breakfast? You just have to write it down or something.
Somehow they seem to understand. My daughter seems to just think that it's quite fun on the days when Mum isn't talking, so she can,
So
you know, she plays around with it. But they're getting good at it.
I think it's great that you took some time off, that you feel, you know, that you're in a place you're confident enough with how the career's going and all of that, that you can take some time off because you don't get those years back when they're tiny, and they're so brilliant, you know?
I'm absolutely loving being a mum, and it's sort of...
You can tell, you look great.
Absolutely, it's just been the best thing that's ever happened, and it's 4 years since the last album, but I think it's sort of been just a nice sentiment of feeling very settled and thankful and happy and taking that into the studio, but also... I'm fortunate I can take them with me to a lot of places. I can share my job with them, and so I do feel a little bit lucky in that respect.
For sure. Now, look, everybody loves to see people falling out. Sadly, they do. What is all this with you and Alfie Boe?
Oh.
I have to ask you, I'm sorry, but it is mad. Apparently, he defaced a poster. We can't say the word on here, but he defaced a poster with you on it. Now, what's going on? Is there a feud? Is it just silly? What is this madness?
I sort of feel like I don't want to talk about it.
I get
but you know, it's there's no feud from my side. The HMV staff told me that when I arrived there, and it's Christmas and let's just think of happier things, because it's not nice just to hear stuff like that.
I agree with you. But you'd be happy to work with him again. It wasn't as if you felt... Because you worked together...
I wish Alfie all the best, honestly. I don't know why. I don't know why it happened.
Very great. Well, sometimes people just do daft things. We don't know. We don't know. So there we are. Tell me about Christmas. What are you up to?
Just getting some family time, really. My husband's been away, and I'm been busy with the album. Oh, there he is. So it's just, going to get the Jenkinses back together. And
that's what it's all about, isn't it? And Christmas is all about family. You just want your nearest and dearest round about you. Drink too much,
That's
eat
all
too
I
much,
care about,
watch too much. Do you have to sing at Christmas? Do they make you? The family make you sing?
No. I think everybody's quite respectful. In fact, it's my one chance to have a glass of wine and enjoy myself.
I don't want to do this. No, it's good. It makes sense. It really does.
I'm saving it up for the tour and just relaxing now. Take some time where we can.
Do you think being a mum makes you better at what you do in some ways?
Yes. I think it's actually made me I feel like a better person. It's made me a lot calmer, more chilled, more patient, and better at understanding situations. But it's also made me realise that if I'm leaving my children to go to work, it has to be work that I really enjoy.
Of course.
So if I'm going to work, then I'm really excited to be there and very happy and thankful for the opportunity. And so, I feel like it's made me more choosy, but in a really good way.
No, that makes perfect sense. And it's good for the girls to see you going out there doing what you love.
Yes.
You know, and I mean, I know that you're apart sometimes, you and your husband. You just sort of make the childcare work, I guess. You just divide.
Yeah.
When you're there,
take them with me when I can,
exactly.
and
that's the joy.
I never thought that I would. I didn't know how long I'd want to take off, but I found that because my mum was my role model growing up. My mum was our breadwinner of our family.
Right.
I wanted my daughter to see that, Mummy's passionate and dedicated to something, and that, you know, it just doesn't all appear. And I wanted her to see that. And so, there's my mum.
That's a lovely, lovely photo, isn't
Mum's
it?
watching at home. She's in my house right now watching at home.
That's good. It's good having your mum there as a babysitter. You don't have to worry then, don't you? You really don't. Katherine, great to see you as always.
Thank
the new
you.
album, Guiding Light, is out now, and obviously you're going to be touring next year as well. Which is
Yes,
great.
yes. Thank you so much.
Look forward
Have a
to
lovely
that.
Christmas.
You too.